Crypto markets, crypto sentiment, bullish. Bitcoin alone up around 50% since the end of September. All the while, Cardano sideways. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Capital Venture. Hit the subscribe, hit the like on the way in. I really appreciate it. Let's jump into this Cardano video. This is a picture of Bitcoin on the daily chart, just to paint a picture. Bitcoin on the daily chart, 50% gains. Cardano on the daily chart. And I see it in the comments, a lot of frustrated people. So we're going to dig into this. I want to talk about a bunch of different things in this video. Before I do, this is not financial advice, everyone. I just want to throw that out there. This is, especially this video, this is kind of my own journey. These are my opinions on Cardano, why I'm so bullish on Cardano, why I've been bullish, and why I remain bullish on Cardano. So let's talk about it. And it's what I want to talk about. Why? Like, even in an environment like this, when you see so many people getting so frustrated, I mean, I do. I see it on social media in the comments. A ton of people just saying Cardano's done. Cardano's over until the next bull market. Why am I, this is my view, my outlook, why am I so bullish? Maybe even more bullish now. I want to talk about that. And I want to start with this tweet. This was from 2 days ago. I think Cardano will outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum on the 6-month, the 1 year, and 5-year timeframes. Do you agree or disagree? Now, I tweeted this because this is, in a zoomed out view, one reason why I'm bullish on Cardano. We're going to talk about the other reason in a second, but this one reason I want to break down for you real quick. If you're looking, and this was just me taking Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano, there will be many cryptos that outperform Cardano. There will be. But I took one of these top cryptos and I said, hey, especially for me, I'm more conservative, right? I like to kind of be in the big players in the long-term macro. If I'm going to be long on something, Cardano is it for me. And this is what I was thinking when I tweeted it. It's very simple. I think it will outperform on the 6-month, the 1 year, and the 5-year. If you just look, if you just look at market cap, $70 billion market cap for Cardano, just take a 10x. That's $700 billion market cap for Cardano. Ethereum, a 10x, would require a $4.5 trillion market cap. Will Ethereum get there? Yes, probably, maybe. But will it get there before Cardano gets to $700 billion? Likely not, in my opinion. And then we have $1.1 trillion market cap for Bitcoin. To do a 10x for Bitcoin, we're talking about over $10 trillion Bitcoin, $11 trillion Bitcoin, basically. Will Bitcoin get to $11 trillion market cap before Cardano gets to $700 billion? That's it. I mean, at the very simplest level, I could show charts all day. I could get into fundamentals. I could talk about all these different things. At the very simplest level, especially tracking these markets for years, it's just, if I was to be long, especially we're talking on the 1 year, the 5-year, the 6-month could be iffy, right? If Cardano really struggles in that kind of time frame, but I think it's still going to outperform even in the 6-month, especially if this bull market's about to go crazy. I think Cardano's about to go crazy. And those are my thoughts on that. And beyond that, though, now we get into the fundamentals. Why am I bullish on Cardano? And you all have seen, just Cardano blockchain has just been growing like crazy. Shelley, last July, for the decentralized staking mechanism. Goguen, we're in Goguen now with smart contracts. And it's just, if you start digging into the network that is being built, that has just crazy amount of research behind it, and what's getting ready to continue to be built, Basho, Voltaire. And Basho, we're talking about scalability. We're not even there yet. And then I take these things and what's happening fundamentally, and it's been smooth, everybody. It really has been smooth. Everybody's talking about smart contracts not even going to happen in September. It's going to fail. It's, there's going to be a delay or whatever. And look what happened. It was awesome. It was very smooth and it was successful. Even with the Shelley hard fork going back to last July, it went well. And so we have all of these other things, scalability, and we don't even know when Basho will be. We don't even know what that will look like, but we take it to the charts. And I'm looking at the charts and I'm just like, and I'm going to do this. I have to do this. These green rectangles on this weekly chart. Remember, this like these 60 to 63 day windows leading into these hard fork events, right? So here is Alonzo. Here's the Mary hard fork. Here was Shelly hard fork. We have these windows that we use for data points as we're charting, and I'm going to continue doing this. If, you know, when we realize when Basho will come to fruition, we're going to do that. But I think about that, right? In the long-term scheme of things. And I'm just like, look at this. Somewhere on here, that will happen. Scalability will arrive. And by the way, the performance on Cardano blockchain right now, even with Goguen and Shelly, is good. But Basho and scalability, I was watching David Esser from IOHK talk about it. He was talking about the vertical solutions, the horizontal solutions that will offer to scalability. And the way I understood it is expansion. So expansion for scalability and speed for scalability. These performance upgrades for Cardano, they lie ahead of us. And Cardano already an awesome performing blockchain. So that's that, right? So all of these reasons is why when I start zooming in on the chart, we're looking at a daily chart here. Yeah. This happens. We've been here before. It's boring, especially as a YouTuber that's kind of looking for exciting content to update you all on. This is boring. It gets difficult to keep doing videos at like 215 or 225, back to 215, 225. It gets difficult. But these are the reasons underlying why I'm so bullish on Cardano. There's so much yet to come. Zoomed out on the chart, $500 billion market cap, the $1 trillion milestone. These things on the long term, I really, really, truly think lie ahead. Now, going to the technicals and looking at technical analysis, here's the daily chart. I said we've been here before. You can just zoom out. It feels very reminiscent, even just to back here in April 2021. Just this daily chart was choppy, consolidating along that 20-day moving average, that green line. And here we are again. It's a choppy, sideways, 20-day moving average consolidation area. We're tracking a lot of different things in terms of what Cardano is going to do next. I think we get a lot of valuable data of the possibilities when we start looking at the 6 hour, which we're going to look at. But real quick, on this daily chart, we are looking for this similar move back here, the 20-day moving average cross below the 50-day. So we got that 20-day moving average cross below the 50-day. Are we going to revisit this 200 like we did here? So 20 moving average cross below the 50-day, and that was like back in June. And Cardano kind of came up, just tested this 50-day, and then boom to the 200-day moving average. This is what I've been in my own mind anticipating. I've talked about it on this YouTube channel in previous videos, and it's just, we're not getting any answers. Like, just do it if you're going to do it. We're talking easily down into the $1.70 range if Cardano is going to do that. And if we're looking at the RSI, we'd get just a tick down to another swing low, very similar to what happened back here when we hit the 200-day moving average for that final piece of consolidation before heading up. If we look at the weekly chart, real quick, I just want to take a quick glance at the momentum oscillators. You notice Cardano's cooled down. And if Bitcoin is going to continue in this bull market, and this is all I'll say on this weekly, there's a lot of room for Cardano to explode to the upside. So going back to the daily chart, if Cardano can make a move and diverge away from what it did back here, this move to the 200, if Cardano can make a move to the 50-day moving average, right around 237 or so right now, and above, Cardano could completely break that move, and we don't even have to deal with a move to $1.70. But to get an idea of what everything is looking like right now, on the Cardano charts zoomed in, this is what we're looking at on the 6 hour. So on the 6 hour, I know it's messy. I know there's a lot going on, but track with me because we're really getting close, in my opinion, to a move for Cardano. That is this descending triangle we've been tracking. We got the breakout kind of in this area in the beginning of October, and Cardano has trickled down the trend line, which is 100% commonplace for a move like this. We can continue trending down. And what's interesting is this lower trend line of that descending triangle, remember, right in that $1.90 to $2 range. So we also have this shorter time frame that we've been talking about, just a symmetrical triangle setup. And I did this video. When was this? No, this isn't the video. And here it is. So I did this video 4 days ago, and I'm not going to show a clip, but this video, we were talking about Cardano, and this was at 218 4 days ago, testing another lower high resistance area. If we go to the 6 hour, look what happened. There's that resistance area. Cardano, I think in the video I said it was around 225. If we look at the chart, it's right around 226. This lower high Fibonacci resistance, Cardano puts in another lower high. So here's that swing high, and then here's this lower high Fibonacci, and we bounce right back down. And what is it? No surprise. And I didn't even chart this because this is kind of new. I haven't done a video. Swing low to that swing high. Cardano bouncing right now off of a higher low Fibonacci. Will this hold? Right now we have 48 minutes left of the 6 hour candle. It's a really nice looking 6 hour candle at the very least, even wicking all the way down to this blue lower trend line of that symmetrical triangle. Cardano really in the apex of the symmetrical triangle. Now, the ping pong, where it's just boom, back and forth, lower high, higher low, higher low. This ping pong is just getting very, very squeezed into the apex. So will there be a breakout to the downside? Will Cardano break to the upside? This is what I'm watching for. Ultimately, we're watching how the descending triangle story plays out. Obviously, the symmetrical triangle plays into that story a little bit, but really watching to see how that yellow descending triangle plays out, because we have a breakout target to the $3 area to the upside out of this breakout that we had at the beginning of October. And if this lower trend line ultimately fails, even though we got this breakout, it could be a fake breakout where it trickles down, fails at the lower trend line. If crypto markets are falling, I'm just very ready for the $1.30 to $1.40 range to the downside. But again, all of this is on a 6 hour chart. All of this is a short-term thing. And that's why I kind of wanted to set the foundation for this video to be a macro view of the story for Cardano, because there's a huge part of the story that it hasn't even happened yet. Even with Goguen, I mean, smart contracts just got released. So there's so much upside potential for Cardano. When we're digging into these 6 hour charts, yes, we want the breakout. We want to see Cardano break out to the upside, but we have to be very, very patient for that to happen. And we want to anticipate all scenarios. I mean, that's at the very least, that's what I want to do. I'm not here to do these videos and predict and tell you what's going to happen, everybody. That's not why I'm here. I'm playing the long game. Obviously, I want to get an idea of what the next moves could be. We're always, I shouldn't say always hitting targets, but so often we're hitting targets. So often we're hitting these confirmation areas. So for Cardano right now, I'm looking at Cardano to see if it can break this kind of 220 area, this upper trend line now of this shorter term symmetrical triangle. And even if we can break this 226 to 230 area on that lower high Fibonacci, even though we kind of came back down and put a higher low, I still want to see if Cardano can break that Fibonacci. It's getting so squeezed right now. I don't even want to put a new Fibonacci, which would be from that swing high to swing low. And look at this. There's that new Fibonacci, 219 to right around 222. We should technically do it, but I'm really more interested to see if we can break this Fibonacci we just got resistance out of, which is around 226 to around 230, 231. So that's what I'm watching on Cardano. I'm patient. Playing the long game here. Make your plan, everybody. Plan what you want to do, right? Take profits when you want to take some profit. I've taken profits. You know, I've been tracking Cardano for a while now. I think probably pretty consistently since, I don't know, I think maybe around 10 cents. I started kind of covering Cardano and then just kind of ramped up the content. But you got to take profits when you're feeling comfortable. No YouTuber can give you financial advice, right? That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to just kind of track my journey with you. It's exciting to track the charts. We all know that. It's exciting to see Cardano as the blockchain gets built. But we have to really anticipate all these scenarios, and you see them on the screen and just plan accordingly for those things. So those are my thoughts today. Let's see what happens. We have a brand new weekly candle coming up here in like very, very soon, 45 minutes, brand new weekly candle. This weekly chart consolidating right above this 20-week moving average. There could be some nice moves in this week ahead for Cardano, especially if Bitcoin does something here. So let's see. Let's track it. Something crazy happens, I'll do an update. I appreciate all of you. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.